Okay, this is a test. Excuse me. I'm back now. I just went and got my dad and brought him back here to Minnesota from Washington State. And it's 4th of July weekend. It's just passed. This is July the 7th, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, something like that. This is a test. I'm moving this thing to from, there'll still be a lot of written. Tom Bunnell, hello. My websites, Adult Americans Against Marijuana, amphetamines.com, bunnellfarm.com, and bunnellfarmblogspot.com. So this goes on the bunnellfarmblogspot.com. It's all tied together. This is me, this is my little laptop. I don't know if you can see it. I'm my phone, me. I got this whole big campaign going here, and I got people scoffing and laughing. This guy, what's he doing? What's he saying? What's he thinking? Is he gonna mow that grass? You know, he's gonna cut his hair? And what about this guy? You know, gee, this crazy son of a bitch. You know, just because I'm not gonna be just like them and go down this road of stupidity that our whole human race has gone down, and we white people very dominantly we're the culprits, we're the bad guys, and realistically, that's exactly what we are. Now the rest of them have got on board, even the Chinese and Russian and everybody else. But this fucking lunacy, this insanity of taking over other countries and other lands. Now we got the Mexicans taking over America. Well, they're Native Americans. A lot of people don't realize that. They're Native Americans. And we came in and slaughtered and killed and took their villages and their lands and murdered babies and raped their women, and then we brought our missionaries in and turned them. You're a bunch of heathens. You got to follow this, mostly Catholic in that regard, in the southern regions there, and the whole Christian movement across America here in Canada and all the way to Alaska. But we took these native people, Native American, indigenous from Alaska to the southernmost tip of South America, took them. Murdered them and took all their land. So now they're going to take it back. Well, I don't blame them. That's what I would do. And so here we are, the white race. So how come we white people did all this? You know, and how come the people before us, we weren't the first atrocious monsters. North Africans, the Egyptians were horrid monsters. Slaughtered and killed babies in the building of those pyramids that you can't imagine, and to make the slaves obey. And so the monster, okay, the Bunnell farm, that's me and Tom Bunnell. We found the monster. We found what the real devil, not this imaginary stuff. It's these stimulants, milk, wheat, and sugar. And sugar was more valuable than gold at one time. And we got so good at it now, you can buy 5 pounds of sugar for 98 cents or something. But you know, we were in from the sugar beets and the sugar cane, high fructose corn syrup now. Katie Couric is in this thing. She scratched the surface. She's got the obesity and the diabetes and even Alzheimer's 3, we're calling it, and cancer, heart disease, and the mental aspects in this. And then there's spiritual. What it is we hybrid the corn and the potatoes and the wheat and oats and just everything you can think of. So now we're consuming like 100 times more sugar in our system. Sometimes it's potatoes, sometimes it's oatmeal, sometimes it's an apple. But those are all selectively bred, hybrid, carbohydrate, farm, agriculturized. And so we're consuming, and then caffeine and in the form of coffee and tea, tobacco, alcohol, All powerful stimulant drugs, man-made. And we think they're just things we should do or shouldn't do, and some do more and some do less of. We feed our babies, you know, the cow's milk, and we feed the baby pablum, you know, ground up grains and stuff. And we think that's just all hunky-dory. And we don't realize that they're powerful stimulant drugs, the same as cocaine. So in effect, we're giving our little babies cocaine, or amphetamine, or methamphetamine. And all of our children. Our grandmas did this to us and for us and thought they were doing something well and good for the loving, wonderful people taking care of us. This thing happened by accident. There's the malice. There's a whole bunch of malice that results from this. But this accidental. The people never knew it. The Egyptians, them horrid people, them North African people that killed all those people and just murdered. They did not know that they were stimulated out of their minds, and that they, all their adrenaline, this thing about gods and their greatness and their kingdoms, and you know, and so the white people, we ended up doing that too, and then there was the Asian, I don't know, Genghis Khan and all them, the Roman Empire, the Egyptians. Not the Egyptians, I want to say the Greek. There's been several of them. Even the Inca and Maya and Aztec got into hybrid carbohydrates and caffeine and became slave owners and blood sacrifices. This goddamn shit is like cocaine, sugar, table sugar, the same sugar you put on your cereal. And in milk, you know, is lactose. See, the thing is, lactose, fructose, and sucrose are all the same thing. Hit your stomach. They went straight into your bloodstream, kicked your endorphins and your adrenaline and dopamines and you know, the little 5-year-olds running around. But we think it's normal. We've been doing it for so long. So we've done, and I'm trying to wrap this up because I'm going to be trying to get it under 10 minutes here and get it on YouTube and get it posted. So we ran this whole thing. It's just kind of, we ran rampant to 7 billion people. And World War III is imminent and on the horizon. It takes 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 2 decades. And what atrocious atrocities occur in that. Because it's not sustainable what we've done and what we're doing. It's cocaine induced, which is sugar, table sugar, high fructose corn syrup, caffeine, alcohol, tobacco, nicotine. Okay, I'm going to wrap this one, and just as just a test, if it'll fly, I'll post it. So here's the Bunnell farm. Here's Tom Bunnell. Hello, thank you, and goodbye.